So hey guys, and welcome to the video. It is the 11th of October and we are at Alton Towers for Scarefest. And I'm on my own. Oh wait.
No, you're not.
Oh no, we're not.
No.
Here is the KD Adventures. They're finally in a video. Oh mate, it's been a long time coming, but they're finally in a video. Oh, the overexposure though. We are heading
bright today.
Yeah, it really is, especially when it's shining through the trees. The camera just doesn't know what to do. We're walking through the gardens off to Forbidden Valley. We're going to ride Nemesis, the first coaster of the day. That should be absolutely fantastic. Again, best coaster in the park, but these guys don't reckon.
Oh, that's questionable.
Don't go into the river, please, Brian.
Oh, yeah,
That would be brilliant. That would be a great start. That would be amazing.
I'm walking a dangerous line here, quite
I'm
literally.
going to start filming now in case it does happen. And then it'll be on my video.
I can confirm I am not going in there today. It's way too cold.
You'd be left.
It's cold, but it's sunny.
I mean, talking about weather, it's not actually that bad today. It was a bit cold when I came in, but apart from that, it's looking like it's going to be a good day. I don't think I actually need my coat. I could have brought my hoodie. That's my mistake. Anyway, I shall see you at Forbidden Valley. Let's go. So dramatic. Let's go on the B&M Beast, which is Nemesis. Look at that. Love the way this coaster looks. So we've just come off the 1994 B&M Monster, which is... Oh mate, I really am. I do my research, especially on Nemesis.
I do my research, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh mate, I love that. I love that roller coaster. I really do. And it was running really, it was running really good for 11 o'clock in the morning. Normally it takes a bit of a while to warm up, but obviously not.
Yeah, it was very intense.
Yes, it was. It really was. Right, so we are heading for a nice, relaxing ride on Galactica now. The B&M flying coaster. The first one.
It's a 5-minute wait.
It's 5 minutes.
Oh.
Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on.
Let's go.
Oh mate, I feel like that's going to become a meme on the channel now.
Let's go.
Right, let's go. Right, so we have just come off the flying coaster, which is Air. How did you guys find that?
Solid 10 out of 10. I literally felt like I was flying. Like,
Whoa, whoa, don't fall over. We don't want any health and safety claims here.
nearly did, just like you nearly fell into the pond.
Well, yeah, like I nearly fell into a pond. But yeah, that was probably one of the better rides I've ever had on Galactica Raw Air.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And it was a walk-on. Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. But yeah, first two rides of the day have been walk-on, which has been absolutely fantastic. Let's hope that's a trend that continues throughout the day, but...
We've got fast passes later, so that kind of counts as a walk-on a little bit.
Yes!
A little bit.
So we've got them for the night rides.
It's a cheap walk-on.
Yeah, it's a cheap walk-on. It's not a cheap walk-on, it's a very expensive walk-on, but...
It's a £10 walk-on.
It's still a walk-on, just so we don't have to queue for the night rides, because those can get particularly busy, unfortunately.
On that Wicker Man.
Oh, on that pesky Wicker Man, like the pesky, the big one. Right, so we are heading towards the Haunted House Strikes Back Duel, which I am definitely going to win.
Liar.
I am the unbeaten champion of Duel.
See this, guys? Eye coaster. Lie coaster. He ain't gonna win. Don't know who he thinks he is.
No, I'm definitely going to win. Duel, the Haunted House Strikes Back, completed it, mate.
Okay.
Here we go. The fighting talk comes out. The fighting talk comes out.
I don't think I have enough fight in me, but I just know I'm going to win, to be honest, so.
Right. Anyway, let's head on. Let's go.
Walk on.
Walk on. Walk on. Walk on.
Walk on.
Sadly, not a walk on.
Oh.
Let's go. If you're all not bored of this queue line now, then you are now. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't get my words out. Oh. Yes, the DVD's in the fireplace today. Oh, you don't look healthy.
It's still quite cold in here, isn't it?
And the queue's moving down really quickly. Right, let's go. Right, so we've just come off of Jewel. The haunted house strikes back. And I am still the undefeated champion.
You're not happy about this? You're not happy about this?
I tell you what, I told you, the 2-finger trick. It works every time. Mate, that was great. Still love the haunted house strikes back Jewel, but yeah, I just can't help but feel it's getting a little bit tired in the aesthetic department. But yeah, hopefully the Towers Love and Care programme should cover that when they eventually get around to doing it. They've done Nemesis already. They gave that a good paint job. They painted the Smiler up a little bit, so hopefully they will touch up Jewel when they get round to it. But we can only hope for that. So yes, so we are walking off to the rapids of all things.
It's gonna get a bit chilly.
It's gonna get a bit wet. So we solid.
This is the first time we've been on the rapids all season, and it's the coldest day.
Yeah. So you know what? Throwing all logic to the wall, we're gonna go on the rapids. Right. We shall see you when we get there. Let's go.
Walk on.
Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Right. Let's go on the rapids. Go back at it again with a bit of the ride sign action. After a wet ride on the river rapids, we have stopped at the pizza and pasta buffet for some food. It's not really a buffet anymore. It's more like a eat-in service. You order it to your table. You don't get limited pizza anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm going to devour this. Kieran has got pineapple on pizza.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. However you feel about that, I'm not saying anything. And your pasta is terrifying. Like literally. It's
terrifying tomato pasta.
Exactly. It's terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying.
Don't put that anywhere near me. Here we go. We've just come out of the pizza, pasta buffet. Not been in there. Buffet. I've not been in there for years. It's changed now though. It's an order system, so you don't have unlimited pasta and pizza. It's not a buffet system anymore. It's a table service. So I really enjoyed it though. The pizza was very, very good for the price. Yeah, very fast service. We ordered on the app, and then probably, yeah, less than 5 minutes, a few minutes later, the drinks and the food came to our table. It was genuinely impressive. So we are heading to lockers now to put a off-ride photo we got in.
It's a bit nippy now.
Yeah, the sun's gone in and it's getting a bit cold, so we'll have to see how the day goes in regards to that. But we are heading down to the front of the park. We're not going to go on anything, I don't think, or nothing with a big queue, because
anything that's going to make me sick. I don't want to pizza going everywhere.
We're full, and we've got the scare mazes to come at 2:15, and we'll be definitely sharing those with you guys because
spooky time.
Love scare mazes.
Are we allowed to film in them?
No, we're not allowed to film the scare mazes, but I will try and get as much as I can outside for you guys. So
For you guys.
We'll give you our thoughts.
we'll give you our thoughts. Right, let's go to these lockers then, and Towers Trading after. Here we go. While we're down here, going into Towers Trading. Let's do this.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, there he is, look.
Hello.
And there she is, look.
Are you from my coaster?
Here we have all the sweets. Remember those as I was a kid? Remember those? Oh. Here we have tubs of Pick-a-Mix. Alton Towers Pick-a-Mix. For social distancing and purposes of not touching a big scoop, they've put them in just one thing. That's really cool. Really like it in here. It smells really sweet. So here we have the big bear, the big Scarefest bear. Look at him with that t-shirt on. I bet that's a regular size medium t-shirt, that is. And there is the mask, the Scarefest mask. Really like that. And there's some more Scarefest merch. I like that design. I'm not so crazy about that though. That's not particularly great, but you know what? I do like that, but I won't be purchasing it. Got no interest in that.
Ryan, just purchase it, just do it.
Why though?
Because I know you want to, just do it. Keep it nice and toasty.
How much is it? For 35, I think I'll pass. So further to the hoodies, you've got all of this. This is really good. All the masks. 13 bear for £15. That's really good. They don't have a price on them, but yeah. And here we have some mugs. Oh, adult masks, £7. Probably wouldn't pay that for a mask, especially a Scarefest mask, but yeah. Got some of your glow-in-the-dark stuff for Scarefest, so that's really good. But yeah, liking the merch. So here we have some massive mugs. I really, really like them. They've got all the Alton Towers branding on them, specifically Wicker Man. It's a new Alton Towers branding. Oh, I just realised there's some here, so I can show you. It's got Oblivion on there. You got your Monopoly here. And here is your 50th anniversary Alton Towers merch. Really cool this. Again, I showed this last time, but yeah, I really do like that logo with the 40th anniversary on. So here they have all the resins. Really tempted to buy the smaller one today, just so I've got it, so I've got this design, because I wasn't so hot on it before, but it's sort of growing on me now, and it's sort of calling me, so I might get one. But yeah, I've noticed that they've taken the Rita resins away, so I don't know if they're coming back, but they used to be over there. They're now not over there, and they're not here either, so I don't know if they're coming back or whether they're gone. But here we can see the Smiler merch. It's all here. Luckily, the crop top's gone. But I'm sure it's in the Smiler store, but yeah, as I say, 100 subscribers, I'll wear a crop top and I'll get my girlfriend to do my makeup. Really like that Rita mug. Let's go. Never got the trophies. Never saw the point in the trophies. But so after umming and ahhing about it, I decided I got the Smiler one because it looks cool. Still not crazy about it. I still think they had better designs, but at the end of the day, it's a resin, and it's a resin that I'm going to add to my collection. So I'm just looking at the Scare Maze shirts. These are not Scare Maze shirts, but this is... I really like that, the Darkest Depths shirt, but I'm not so crazy about these ones where it's literally just the logo in the top right hand corner. Not so crazy about that, but really like that. Those are, and here we go, we got more. Again, not so crazy with the logo in the top right hand corner. I'd rather it be across the chest like the Darkest Depths one. Imagine a shirt like that with it all on, that'd be great. So as Jessie kindly pointed out, there we go. They're on the back, so if you look around the back, they've got all the logos on. I was completely wrong. And I apologise, Alton Towers. You've done a good job with that. I like that. I feel like I'm... Critique. I feel like I'm a bit of a critique in these videos. I do judge things too much. But yeah, that's nice. I do like that. Yeah. To be fair, the neckline is about the same.
Yeah,
like,
no one will know.
Could really get that.
No one will know.
But I've not been on any of the mazes yet, so I don't know if I like them. Therefore, I shall not be purchasing any shirts. But I presume this is limited. Well, this will be limited merch. Probably only get it for this year, to be honest with you. But yeah, and you got the Wicker Man shirts here. This one's new. This one wasn't here before. I'm not so crazy about that one, though. That's like a photo of the Wicker Man printed onto a shirt in the dark. I'm not so crazy about that, but hey ho. I do like the rest of the shirts, though. I like that one. I like that one, definitely, with all the symbols on it, and I like that one. So we are heading off to the Scare Mazes, the 3 Scare Mazes at the towers. Are you scared, Kieran? Are you scared, Jessie?
Shaking in me boots.
I don't actually know where they are. There's maps around, but I've not properly looked at them yet, so I don't actually know where we're going. We're just going to go to Terror of the Towers because I know that one's in the towers. So yeah.
Walk
Well-
away from there.
So yeah, we'll go to Terror of the Towers. Then we'll do the mine tours.
The old.
And then
The
we'll do the brand new for 2020. That Toxic Junkyard one.
Toxic Junkyard.
I'm excited for the mine. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, we've heard good. We've heard good things about all of the scare mazes this year, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how they operate, because this is what I wondered when they announced that Scarefest was still going to be going ahead.
Oh yeah.
I was like, how are they doing this? So I presume there's going to be a lot of banging. There's going to be a lot of jump scares, and there's going to be a lot of.
It's just a shame that no one can like grab you and push you, because
Yeah.
that really scares. I don't like people touching me, so that really freaks me out.
Well, those are never allowed to touch you anyway. Because when.
We're in the
Oh,
Yeah, the old
the sanctuary. Were they?
And
Oh yeah,
Project
I
42.
got pinned up against the wall by a guy.
Oh, did you?
He used to push you in
Oh.
separate directions.
And was like, I'll do it to Kieran. He was like this on me.
Do it on me.
He was like this on me.
There's people behind.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like when because bearing in mind, like I said this on my Instagram story, but the last Scarefest that I went to where I did go in the mazes was 2014, and that was the last time the Sanctuary was on. By the way, great scare maze. Bring that back, Alton Towers, please. But yeah, that was the last time that I'd been, so I don't know about the Skin Snatchers, and I don't know about the Terror of the Towers anymore.
Sanctuary was the best one.
Oh yeah, just they did an amazing job theming that particular maze. So we'll see if this one compares. I'm sure it will, because I've only heard good things. And again, the Darkest Depths, only heard good things. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah.
They didn't do Darkest Depths last year.
Oh, didn't they?
No, I didn't.
Oh. I was going to say, I'm surprised. Because I know that Darkest Depths is in that direction near Dark Forest this year, whereas it was before in the Mutiny Bay area. But yeah. So we are heading off to the towers where these scare mazes are located, and we shall see you when we get there. It's time for a fright. A good fright. Oh, good bit of sign action, because I know you guys like signs.
Was that Ryan? You're a bit scared, mate.
Really scared. Really scared. Here we go. Here we go. The attic. Let's do it. Here we go. Walking round to the Terror of the Towers. The attic. It's up there, look. It's very beautiful, this. This was all being restored by English Heritage very recently. They're helping maintain the towers, sorry, along with the Towers Love and Care programme. So it's all very interesting. But if you're interested, I think English Heritage had something about this on their website in regards to the restoration of the towers. But it's worth going checking that out. But yeah, let's go in and get scared. Spooky. Let's go. So we have just come out of the Terror of the Towers, the attic. Oh wow, that was actually really good. Really liked the story to that. Mate, it was really scary, and in some parts really intense, especially when we was going around those corridors and you had like the actors in the rat runs coming after you. Yeah. Some of the scenes and some of the special effects used in there as well are really good.
Yeah.
So talking about the operations for a second, in terms of how they managed to pull this off. So the actors are socially distanced away from you, so that's really good. Some of the actors are behind things as well, like I expected actually. And in the first bit, because they took you to like a pre-show bit before. Yeah, there's a lot of shouting. There's a lot of jump scares used in there now. There was before, but like even more now. So, but yeah. In terms of the pre-show bit, so you went in a room and you all stood in a circle and you listened to the story. And the lights went on and off, and the guy came towards you even more. And yeah, it was just the way they did it was just really interesting. Again,
It's really good, and like they showed the story throughout the maze as well, which is really good.
yeah, they stuck to it, and they stuck to the theme really, really well.
Because sometimes you can find that in scare mazes it will be about one thing, but then it doesn't really show much in the actual maze.
Yeah, so like you saw the what's his name? It was the man of the house that committed suicide. He was in there, which was really, really good.
Yes.
And the devil at the end as well. His mask was really good, and in the acting in general in there was really good. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I would say that was really good. So yeah, let's move on to the next one, the Autumnville Mine Tours, Legend of the Skin Snatchers. So we're heading down to the Autumnville Mine Tours, Legend of the Skin Snatchers. Hope nobody snatches my skin. Quite like my skin. I'd like to have it on, thank you. Right, here we go. Here's the entrance. I don't think I'll be able to film from this point onwards, so I shall see you when we get off. Let's go. Right, we've just been in the Autumnville Mine Tours, Legend of the Skin Snatchers. That was absolutely fantastic. So again, socially distanced in there, although they were a little bit closer to you than Attic, weren't they? Yeah. But it's still distant, and they kept the distance.
I'm still recovering from that one.
Yeah, one thing I was going to mention about that was terrifying, and I absolutely loved that. The theme was dark. The maze all throughout had this dark, dingy theme, and it was just brilliant. The bit that did it for me was when we went through that weavy bit with the jars, and you could see like all the body parts in there, and it was just fantastic, and the music settled it perfectly. They had I forgot what it was now, but I would thoroughly recommend doing that one if you are going to come to Alton Towers Scarefest, because I tell you what, it's petrifying, and I love it. You had a particular obsession with the granddaddy.
Oh, me and the granddad were like this.
Yeah, mate, you were besties.
It was literally an old man in pants. I was like, "You're the granddad." He was like, "Ah, yeah, I am." And then like I turned the corner, he like came out and was like, "Do y'all want to come down here with me?" I was like, "Yeah, we can do it. We can be best friends. I'll live in the mine with you." And then that was it.
Yeah,
best friends.
That's it. Legend has it she's still in the mine today. But I don't want to be in that mine for more than 10 minutes. It was petrifying.
Oh, come down here with me.
Right, so we're about to do the Toxic Junkyard, right behind me here, and we shall see you afterwards. Let's do this. I've heard this one's quite good because it's got a lot of the props from previous years. Like it's got a lot of flume stuff, and it's got a lot of historical Alton Towers bits and bobs. So we'll see. But yeah, once we come out, we'll give you our review. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Let's go. Here we go. We're about to go in the junkyard. You could see anything in here. There's the Scarefest stage over there. Oh look, I can already see one of the flume taps. Apparently this is like a mixture of different Alton Towers attractions, present and gone, so we'll see, but I'm really, really looking forward to this one because of that. You can already see the flume tap. I tell you what, this is going to be amazing, like theming wise, because of all of that previous props and stuff. So right, let's go to the Toxic Junkyard. Right, so we have just been on Freak Show, the Toxic Junkyard. Oh man, that one was really good, like theming wise, like they really utilised the space well, because I know that that particular space, which that was filmed, that was put in, is quite small, so they're leaving without me. But I know that they did well with the space there, and the acting today has been on point, it really has. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is better than the Attic. I really think so. Yeah, just the way that it is in there. With the Attic, I was expecting a little bit more, based off of my experience with previous years that I have been in. But again, it was really good, and they did well with what they had, especially in that little space. But yeah, I really did like that one. They had lots of little callbacks to previous attractions at Alton Towers as well, like the Carnival of Screams. They had a poster board that came forward on like a little hydraulic system, and they had a few of the flume props as well in there, which was really, really good. But yeah, definitely worth the money. So I'd say that I'd say that Autumnville My Tours is my favourite. Then Carnival of not Carnival of Screams, the Freak Show, and then the Attic. But yeah, overall, these scare mazes have been absolutely fantastic. And again, social distancing's been on point. The COVID operations here in the scare mazes have been absolutely fantastic. I felt safe, but what did you guys think? Did you guys like the Freak Show?
I really like the Freak Show. It's going to be amazing at night.
Toxic Junkyard, you mean?
Yeah, well, you were saying you wanted to do it at night, so you might, it might have...
I know. I'd say it was alright. I don't think it's better than the Attic.
See, I think it's like, it was slightly better in different ways.
If I did that at night, I'd say it's better than the Attic, probably.
I'd say it's
Because you can see the actors in front of you. Yeah, it was alright. It's alright. I'd like to try it at night, but I don't know if it's possible.
Especially because a lot of the fencing, you could see the actors through it, especially through that mirror maze type thing. There's a mirror section in there. You could see the actor with his hammer on the other side, and that kind of, I get what you mean.
It's a good idea, though, that whole broken mirror type thing.
Oh yeah,
Mirror maze.
like I like how loose a lot of the theming was. Like in like bins and stuff, like it all was like piled on top of each other, and it almost like if you touched it, it would fall over. Like I love that sort of fragile look about it. But no, I really enjoyed that. But again, I would say it's better than the Attic personally. Ooh. But Autumnville Mine Tours is still my favourite.
We've only got one more to go, guys.
Yeah, we've got the Darkest Depths at 3:45. I got it wrong. I'm glad Kieran's here because he's more organised than me.
Just over under half an hour. So,
right.
Got a bit of time to chill.
Yeah, relax.
After that scary time that we've had. Yeah.
Maybe I'll...
There looks like some cool stuff behind us there, where Oktoberfest remains are.
Yeah, this was the stage, wasn't it? And where we're standing at the moment.
They just replaced all the Oktoberfest stuff with spooky stuff.
Yeah, and they've got the stage here, and there's a few shows going on during the day, and you've got your alcoholic beverages stands and different food stands. Yay, love beer. But, right, I shall see you in the next clip. But yeah, great scare mazes this year. To the Darkest Depths. This looks good already. I just used the wrong ticket to try and get into Darkest Depths. Great start, but now we're actually in, and we're heading round to this particular scare maze. This one's rated at 10 and over, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be too bad, but apparently the theming is really good. So really looking forward to getting into this one and seeing what this one has to offer. Right, let's go. So, we have just come out of the Darkest Depths scare maze. That was absolutely fantastic. Even before you get in there, the theming started. The ending of the queue line was really good. You stood in front of this like tavern. What is it with people dancing in my videos behind me? Joe does it. Jenna did it in yesterday's vlog, and now Jesse.
Who doesn't like a good dance?
I absolutely love it.
Jesse likes a good dance.
But yeah, the facade outside was great. When you got in there, you went in like a little pre-show bit. You stood in your own groups. Again, the acting in that one was top notch. It was a little bit short, but again, I feel like the theming more than made up for that.
It smelled really bad.
Oh yeah, like in some parts, especially when he was walking around the bit where the Kraken had like broke through the ship. The Kraken at the end, you get to see the Kraken at the end. That surprised me because I saw the guy's eyes, but I didn't know if he was going to move or not.
I didn't know it was a guy. I thought it was a statue. And
Yeah.
it moved and I was like, ah!
Well, even if it was an animatronic, it still would have been very good, like if it had jumped out at you, but I don't think they would make it an animatronic specifically for Scarefest. Could you imagine?
A bit much.
That'd be great. But I really enjoyed that one. Still not as good as the Autumnville Mine Tours, but I'm going to go out on another limb and say that it was better than the Attic, in my personal opinion. I just feel like the Attic, I was expecting a little bit more, but I don't know what I was expecting. But Yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Again, for the theming alone, I feel like it's definitely worth going in there. Top-notch acting, and you know, absolutely fantastic. And one thing as well, the staff have been really friendly today. Like as we enter the scare mazes, the staff that greet us and scan our tickets, they've been asking how our day's been. They've greeted us into the mazes nicely, and it's made it for me really. But
Yeah, they've been so nice, haven't they?
yeah, and that's one thing that you always get at towers. Oh, cracking. But yeah, we are going to go and just go walk about now and see what we can get on. Hopefully we'll get some more walk-ons. Are you ready, Jessie? Walk on. We're going on 13. The better Intamin than this. Sorry, Rita, I've ridden you too many times this season. I just can't do that to myself again. Right, let's get on 13, as I say. Yeah, I've ridden Rita too many times this season.
Are you a family-friendly channel?
Oh yeah, family-friendly channel, always. I definitely wouldn't wait 60 minutes for that. Sorry. sorry, Rita.
Just get on 16 for 13. It's all good.
Yes.
It's all good.
We don't, well, to be fair, I don't mind waiting 60 for 13. It's a really good coaster with a really good surprise at the end, so cheeky surprise. Here's a bit of sign action, because I know you all like the signs. Let's go to 13. Here we go, 13. Let's go. So we have just been on 13 for our ride on that for the day. It's like a light dusk ride, I would say. As we were going over the lift hill, we could see the sunset, which was really pretty in the distance. Love the views that you get on that, actually. Jessie was saying that it's quite high.
It's really high.
Yeah, it is quite high for what it is.
So high.
If you actually look at it and put it into perspective, it is really quite high, which is absolutely fantastic. So I absolutely love that. There was brilliant forces on that one. It's 13's running really well. What did you think to that?
I really enjoyed it. It was really smooth and very quick.
Very quick. As I say, it was running really forcefully today. Got some great laterals as you come around that corner. I really enjoyed that. So we're off to the next ride. Not sure where that is, but we shall soon find out. Well, you guys will find out by the magic of video editing, I guess. But yeah, we shall see you in the next clip. Here we go. So we decided before we go to Smiler for our Fast Pass rides, we decided to go to the Garden Walks Whispering Souls. So, oh, there's Jessie. So let's go. This is going to be really pretty. Already, this is lit up really well. Like, Alton Towers really wear the gardens on their sleeve. Let's do this. Let's go. So, I'm going to record the first bit of this. It's looking absolutely beautiful so far. Again, I really like how Alton Towers like wears the gardens on their sleeve. They, you know, they don't advertise it, but when you get in the park, they really try and show it off as much as possible. I love how maintained the gardens are as well. These were recently redone by English Heritage. They got funding from English Heritage to restore these little buildings here, and I'll show you more of those as we go around. But yeah, that was part of the Towers Love and Care programme, because again, they did get some funding from English Heritage, which, if you don't know, I mean, from the American view, for the American viewers out there, it is a government organisation for historic properties in the UK. So here we go. Ow, just hit my head. So again, more of these, I'm not sure what you would call them, these outdoor areas. These were recently restored, and again, this was using funding from English Heritage, again, the government organisation which maintain historic properties. So I love how Alton Towers have lit this up. They've made this look all nice, and they've done it up, because before this was all smashed and it was in a sorry state, but now it just looks so nice. And I'm so glad that they're maintaining these types of properties as well as the towers, because yeah, the towers are the main structures here at Alton Towers. It's in the name. You know, these buildings like these are still really important for the park, because you still get some visitors that come for the gardens. So, you know, I know they're few and far between, but I like walking down the gardens every so often just to, you know, enjoy the views. And you saw that in last vlog as well. But yeah, loving this whole area. It's really pretty, and again, lit up really well. Absolutely loving this so far. And I'm loving the audio they got playing as well, because they've got like a soundtrack that's playing in the background. And they're telling you spooky facts about the different bits of these gardens. Here we go, the yew bushes. These are lit up phenomenally well. Really good job, Alton Towers. Oh.
There's a keen and grim old huntsman on a horse as white as snow. Sometimes he is very swift, and sometimes he is slow.
Oh, and the sky rides have stopped for the day. But look at this, man, it is so pretty. I'm going to be quiet for a second and just allow you to take this in as much as I'm taking it in. This is beautiful. And I don't use that word lightly either, I mean it. This is really nice what they're doing, especially in the dusk light. It's about time they did something with the gardens like this, to be honest with you. I really think this was a good move for Alton Towers. See the pagoda down there as well? Again, I'd said this in my previous vlog, but they've done up the pagoda and it looks really nice. I know that was done a few years ago now, or, you know, a little while ago. Don't know how long exactly, but again, just really nice to see them taking care. And there's a shot looking back through those trees. You can see Jessie at the end there. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Good work, Alton Towers. They've closed off certain areas of the gardens just because, you know, it is getting dark and they only want people going around a set way, which is fair enough, to be honest with you. Wow. Again, you're seeing this as I'm seeing this. I've never been down here before. I was blown away by the way that it's illuminated. It doesn't, the camera's not doing it justice, in all honesty. Really, really nice. Again, in this dusk light, I'm just going to pan around and show you the gardens. Right, so I'm going to walk over here. And I'm going to show you the pagoda because you can see it through the trees here. Really nice. So absolutely loving this. Again, I really appreciate an attraction like this. Alton Towers have really made an effort and it really shows. Again, if you're watching anyone from Alton Towers, hats off to you. Really, this is brilliant. So, again, I'm saying all this and I sound like I'm bigging it up. I really am, and I understand that, but you can't see it, but I can with my own eyes. Oh wow, I just got vlog bombs by Jessie. So, in summary, absolutely love that. Don't expect to come around and get a scare. there's a spooky tale amidst this really nice display of lights, but it's not a scare attraction. It's more of an experience, an excuse to go in the gardens in the dark. But I'm really happy that Alton Towers are spending the time to actually light up the gardens and do something like this. I feel like it's a long time coming, and they should have done this ages ago, in all honesty, especially for things like Scarefest and the fireworks display. But it's not completely over yet, because we have this, the statue, which stands proudly at the top of the gardens. I'm not going to pretend to know what all the things are called. To be honest with you, I only know the name of the pagoda fountain, because somebody told me. There we go. I'm going to give you some sweeping shots of the top of the gardens right here. Look at it. Also, the towers have just started being lit up. Yes, that. So, me, Kieran and Jessie, well, not Jessie, she won't go on it, but me and Kieran are going on the Gerschlauer Infinity Coaster, which is the Smiler. We got fast pass to this as well, so we won't be waiting long at all. But yeah, I'm really hoping this is a good ride. I'm really hoping. As I say, I really like the Smiler, and it used to be my top coaster at one stage. But it's slowly slipping down the ranks, but hopefully tonight we'll have a good ride. Right, let's do it. Here we go. We're about to go on the Smiler. Let's get corrected. Let's go. So we each had our ride on the Smiler. That's running really well. That was a lot better than the ride I had the other day. I tell you what, it must be a morning thing where the track's not warmed up yet, because that was one of the best rides I've had on the Smiler, I'll be honest with you. I was sat on the left side on the second to last car, and I tell you what, for me that was a really good ride. Kieran was sat on the same car train as me, but on the right, on the very right. Bit rattly, yeah. I was saying if you're on the right, you really take those corkscrews with force on the ends. But yeah, really like that. Really, really like that. Here we go. So after a great ride on the Smiler, we are heading off to Oblivion. And then we're going to head off to the Wicker Man, because we've got fast passes for that, just so we can get our night rides on that. But yeah, really looking forward to Oblivion. As I said in my last vlog, it was my favourite coaster in the X sector there. So we'll really see how things go on. But yeah, really looking forward to this. Oblivion on a night ride.
This is going to be a walk-on.
A walk-on? Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. So, we just had a ride on Oblivion. I really liked that, but Jessie didn't, unfortunately. Yeah.
Do you know what it was?
What? Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on.
It was.
Mate, that was great. Yeah, we walked through the queue. We walked literally through the station because she said, oh, B4. And we was like, oh, fantastic. Walked onto the ride.
Straight onto the ride, sat down and put the...
Before I could even think twice about what a bad decision I made, I was going. So I was like, well, okay.
Might as well
very,
continue.
very forceful.
Yeah, it really was. I'm going to say this, like, the rides are running really well today. I'm absolutely, like, blown away with how well, like, Nemesis has run, the Smiler's run. I'm really hoping that that trend continues with Wicker Man, but we'll have to see. But as I say, Oblivion, 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved you today. Right, let's go back to the locker. He's going to get a charger for his phone because his fast pass is on his phone. And then we are going to head off to the Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man. Feed the flames. Kieran's got his battery back now. And we are heading off to the Wicker Man for our night ride. The Wacker Man.
The Wacker Man.
The Wacker Man.
The Wacker Man.
We are beyond. Feed the flames. My Scottish accent's really bad. I'm really sorry for that, viewers.
His mum is Scottish, so
Oh, is she?
trying to learn the lingo.
Oh, that's an interesting fact about Kieran over there.
His mum is Scottish and his dad is Irish.
Have you ever worn a kilt?
Oh, what?
Ever worn a kilt?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should.
I don't want to swear, so
Oh.
Please don't wear a kilt. Don't wear anything underneath them.
No.
I think you have to be like, I don't know. You
have to be very Scottish.
You have to be very Scottish to wear a kilt.
You've got to be very, very Scottish to wear
Very
a kilt.
Scottish.
Very Scottish to wear a kilt.
I love a good Scottish accent. Talking about Scottish accents, we're at the Wicker Man. Let's go. Let's feed the flames. Take heed. Thank you for your participation in our ritual.
Oh, that was
Right, so I just had fantastic ride on Wicker Man. Honestly, that was, I know I keep saying this throughout the day, but the rides have been running so well. That was one of the best rides I've had on Wicker Man, I'll be honest with you. It was running so well. It was, the forces were amazing. And again, because of the speed that train was going at, the airtime was absolutely immense. So I really can't fault today. I mean, where do I begin? We've had the scare mazes, we've been on so many rides. By the way, I'm sorry for the lack of footage that you had at Wicker Man, but it was in the dark. There's very little that I could get that would come out on this camera. So yeah, enjoy the stuff that I've got, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. But yeah, we've really enjoyed the scare mazes, haven't we? Yeah. Been absolutely fantastic. And as I say, Scarefest this year has been my favourite Scarefest. I'm going to be honest, like I've really enjoyed the way that things are laid out here. I've enjoyed the scare mazes, and all the rides have been absolutely fantastic. Alton Towers, you've done yourself proud. And the Garden Lights Whispering Souls, that is a hidden gem. If you've not been to the Garden Lights Whispering Souls, and you're going to Scarefest in the next couple of days, or weeks even, then go and do that. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a great atmospheric walk around the gardens that you guys can go and experience yourselves. It's fantastic and it's free, to go and do it. I highly recommend that you go and do it. Alton Towers, again, brilliant job on that. So sadly, it's time to end this video. It's been such a fun filled, and so well, there's been a lot to it, hasn't there? Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna head out. If you like this video, please do click that like button down below, and click that subscribe button to see more videos, and also click that bell so you don't miss a single video. All right, there's only one thing to say. Goodbye.
Bye.